There we go. Didn't want to leave the pump crowd out. All right, let's cut to the what's up, chat in the darkness. Looks like we're live here. Oh, why do I even have these headphones on? Nobody's talking to me. All right, let's bring these lights up. Whoop. What's up, chat? Oh man, it's been a great weekend. Got a lot of really cool stuff done. Let's see, what do we got here? All right. All right, all right. Okay, so today, how many people do we have? Nobody yet. We need to get a few people here so we can test this out. Let me actually share the link. I'll share the X link. Excuse me. And you know what? I'll post it on Farcaster just for the heck of it. Quote this. All right. Okay. I think got a few places. I need to get my Claude bot to just start posting everywhere. Let the bot do the talking. All right. Okay. I'm going to here. We'll get started. What we'll do is we'll cover some of the changes to the UI first, and then we can do a free for all test. So let me switch it over to our UI here. Is this not working? Wait, is my thing broken? Hold on. Oh, my Stream Deck broke. Great. Hmm. Wait, it worked. It didn't break. I need to close some stuff. Apparently, computer's struggling. I need to get one of those new Macs that just came out today, so my computer doesn't turn itself off. Uh oh. Did pump die? No, pump's not dead. Okay, let me make a new tab. All right. So we're going to talk about first. We're going to go through the pump died. The pump's streaming thing is not good at all. Anyways, um, what we're going to do is we're going to go through the current version of the app, the changes that we put in here. So let me go devnet.bloxwap.com and I'll just show you what the current version of the app looks like and what's in the current state of everything. So this is the main Bloxwap view now. Let me log out here. Okay, so this is the main app, the main view, and this is what you would see. Actually, when you log in, you would see, if this is your first time, you would see this welcome screen. And so you have the current onboarding, which is Robinhood meets Guitar Hero. You can click next. This is broken. I need to fix this now. I just realized these are off. But the yellow line is the current time, and the green dots are the current price. You can bet closer to the yellow line, which is a smaller bet, or further away from the yellow line, which is a larger bet. You can bet up or down, so directionally, I think it's going to go long or short. And then if the green line passes your trade, I keep saying bets, but they're actually trades, then you can basically earn the payout from whatever the trade says you're going to earn. So if you go into practice here, it's really easy. You can just click around, and right now, well, the market's kind of moving. There you go. So those ones that were above the green line at the time that I opened those positions got liquidated, and the ones that are below are payouts, right? So doing some trades. Okay, so you can see the payouts here, $31, which is a combination of the 15 and 16, and then there's a $3 payout as well. So you can just see this is a real lively interface. You can see your liquidation levels in real time. You can see your profit or payout levels in real time. So everything's happening in real time. This is a 11-second window. So you basically have 11 seconds to make a prediction. And if you compare this to like some other products, this is obviously way faster than anything else that's out there for tap trading out right now. So let's just go through the UI. So over here, we've got a list of different markets. So right now the stock markets are open, so we can switch to Apple, and we can see Apple, and we can tap trade Apple. We haven't configured this yet, which is why it's jumping all over the place. But we've just put this in Devnet just to start to look into other markets. So if you want to trade, Tesla, I'm not sure if gold is hooked up yet. No, it's not hooked up yet. I think these top four here, Zcash, I don't think is hooked up either. Solana is obviously hooked up. Solana price is just kind of creeping up and down. And then Ethereum is also hooked up. So you can trade a bunch of different markets, currencies, stocks, crypto. We can add FX. We can add a bunch of things. But we're just right now kind of doing our prototype on Bitcoin to start off with. Once we build and design our model on Bitcoin, then we're going to change the model, and then we'll adjust it for all of the other types of assets that you'd be trading on the tap trading interface. So this is our markets view. The next thing we'll go into is our profile view. So this is my profile when I'm not logged in. And right now, if you want to deposit money, you can just click deposit. And this is all practice money, so you can deposit as much as you want. It adds money into your balance, and then you can trade it off. There's also a way to share. So if you want to share this game or this product with somebody else, there's a share sheet. You can share it with people. We also have a notification system. This isn't fully hooked up yet. This only works when you're logged in. So I might need to actually, let me make some notes because I'm noticing a few minor issues. So let me make some notes to fix these. So hide notifications if user is not logged in. And then we also want, what was the other problem that I saw? I don't remember, but I'm sure I'll see it again. And there's also the welcome, which brings you back to this onboarding experience. Oh, that's where it was. The SVGs and onboarding pluses are not aligned. I'll fix that too. And so, so this is the profile. Now, if you want to sign in, you can just click sign in. You have a bunch of different options, X, Google, Apple. You can connect with a wallet if you want. So I've used Phantom before. I'm just going to connect with, I guess I'll connect with my wallet. That's perfect. And then I'm just going to ask you for you have to basically sign a transaction or sign a signature. So sign the signature. And then once you've signed your signature, you're good to go. You're logged in. And then your profile changes from being a guest to a smart wallet. Now, in this smart wallet, you can then do things like edit your username. So this is my username. I'm going to call this Phantom Joe. And so this is just a friendly name to help you remember. And it also gets used in our PvP mode that we're going to go through a little bit later. So I'm still technically in practice. Oh yeah, you can log out, and then if you want to export your key, you can click here and log out of your profile, or you can export your private key if you want to put this into a different wallet. So it's fully self-custodied. You're in control of all of your all of your assets. So that's this page here. And oh, hold on, we got it. Actually, I'll keep going through this. Then you can also deposit from here. So, well, I'm still on practice mode. So this yellow dot here, and also the same yellow dot up here, means that we are in practice mode. And practice mode just means that you're not on chain, not using actual on chain USDC or anything on chain. What we can do is we can switch to live mode. And so now this is the live mode. This is the live balance. And so you see now there's a green dot here and a green dot up top. So that lets you know you're in live mode. And I might actually put the green dot up here as well. Let me see. Add green dot to profile. Green, yellow dot to profile avatar. Okay. It's minor little things. And then here, there's the way that we're thinking about this is that they're basically, your money is in multiple stages. So let me go back to my favorite product here, Scaladraw. So your money starts off, put this red here, in your bank account. And then you can deposit it into your wallet. And this is a smart wallet. And then from your wallet, you can deposit it into Bloxwap. And this is the exchange. So this right here, if you see your exchange balance, this is actual USDC that you can trade. So you see the number up here, $181. So if I tap on the screen now, that's actually going to withdraw USDC from my account. So if you see here, I tap here, I have 181. Now it's down to 175. And let's see what happens. I get liquidated. Okay, it was a push, so didn't lose too much. So that was wait, did I not get my push back? Hold on a second. Don't tell me this is 171. Okay, that's a liquidation. That's not gonna pay me back. Okay, there we go. Got my payout back, pushback. Okay, cool. Okay, so it is working. Oh, let me double check. That's another thing. Double check the crank starting on connect. That's what I need to check. Oof, I'm not doing too well today. Come on, let's go. There we go. There we go. Now we're back. 186. We're back, baby. Okay. so so yeah, this is your balance here. And you're executing these trades on chain. And so what you can do is you can deposit and withdraw into your exchange account. So if I click withdraw, I'll just withdraw everything. And then this will take the money out of the Bloxwap exchange and put it back into your wallet. So this takes a second because it's doing two steps. It's undelegating your shares from the ephemeral rollup, and then it's withdrawing the USDC back into your account. So once this is done, then I should be able to go. We'll take a look at the next piece of this. Okay, perfect. So now if we look here, this is our wallet. So we have 11.6 SOL, and this is the real-time price or the real-time value, total value of the wallet in SOL. And then we have some USDC. This is obviously on Devnet, so this is not real USDC, but it will be on mainnet. We also, because we launched our initial version on Drift, we actually, there's some people that still have like a couple of hundreds of dollars inside of Drift. And so we need to be able to allow people to withdraw their money from Drift. So this is the Drift token set. And this is actually a concept that I invented about 2 years ago for a way that I think it's easier to explain how wallets work. So what this shows is that there's this is the USDC in your account, which matches all of the other token sets. And then this is what it is. You basically have a deposit in Drift. So you'll be able to click on this, and then you can either deposit more USDC into Drift or withdraw your deposits from Drift if you already have money in there. So this is just an easy way to understand what you're doing with your assets. Then there's also the Bloxwap exchange, which we just talked about. So, this is that can deposit money into the Bloxwap exchange. And then the last one is Bloxwap liquidity in the exchange. So the way that our system works is we have a pool to peer model. So you can either deposit liquidity and basically just leave it there and then have people trade against your liquidity, or you can deposit into the active trading part of Bloxwap, and then you can just trade that way as well. So you have two options in terms of how you would go about participating in Bloxwap as an LP or as a trader. So those are the two sides. And so again, you can click here and then you can deposit into the exchange here. This is another place to do it. So if I want to put in, $200, I can click this, and then this deposits the USDC from my wallet into the Bloxwap exchange. Up in this top right hand corner, now we see our balance go up, and then I'm back in the game here and I can tap and the funds will come out of my account again, and I got liquidated instantaneously. So that's just a way to manage your wallet and see what's going on. And so that is that. Let me see. We have some questions, or we have one question. Let me bring this up. Where am I? Uh-oh. Okay. So this says, do you have some more team than you, only you doing the whole thing? That's a good question. So yeah, right now my brother is actually helping me out. He's like a math genius. He used to work at Jump Trading. So I'm sure a lot of people are familiar with that company in crypto. He was a quant over there for like 14 years. And before that, he went to MIT for 5 years, got like a master's in CS. So he's helping me actually do a lot of the math and the calculations to make sure that the game is balanced and fair for all of the participants that are in the ecosystem. So obviously we've got the traders, we've got the LPs, and then we've got us, because we take a fee on each one of the transactions. So yeah, he's helping us. But that being said, we are looking for people. So if you're a software engineer, if you know how to code, and you know anything about the Solana ecosystem, we need help with that for sure. We also need help with somebody who's like a biz dev go to market person, and preferably you already have experience doing this. We're not looking for people that are new or that are just trying to figure it out, because we've had a couple of people that we've worked with who have been cool and everything. They're friendly, but they're just not at the level of being able to execute on, like, they just don't have the experience, to execute on higher level tasks and stuff like that. And obviously there's obvious things you can say, but execution is, I think, what matters the most. So we're looking for somebody in that respect, and then also somebody to help us with like design. And it's a pretty intensive design job because you have to be kind of cross functional. If you just draw boxes in Figma, that's probably not going to be enough. You're going to need to know a little bit of code, and you're going to need to know a little bit about multiple disciplines in design, from like, marketing design and like deck design and app design, mobile, web design. You're going to have to know quite a bit. So those are the three positions that we're looking for. Somebody engineering, somebody like go to market, marketing hustler, and then also somebody who's like design, staff designer. So if you have any of those, you can send me an email. I'll put my email right here. So you can send me an email here. Joe@bloxwap.com. That's me. Can I make this bigger? I gotta make this bigger. Okay. Oh, let's see. Is this? Whoops. Yeah, here we go. Well, that's a little too big. Boom. Send me an email there. Oops, not there. There. There we go. Send me an email there, and I'll take a look. If you've got like a resume, if you're a developer, you're gonna have to submit like some sort of GitHub repo. Um, and right now, I do lots of commits. We're doing like 30 to 40 commits per person per day, so you're gonna have to be cracked. But yeah, right now it's just myself and my brother, but we're looking for people to work with for sure. And I think also another thing is we want people to be aligned. I know like a lot of people want to work on cool stuff, but then there's we've had a few people that have said, "Oh, we love this idea, but you should build it on," and then they pick a chain to build it on, and when they pick their chain, it's like, well, okay, cool, we could build it on that chain, but it's not going to run fast enough. We're not going to be able to do like gasless transactions. There's a bunch of other problems that come downstream. And so we want people that are going to be aligned on how we're building the product, our technical expertise, and which way we're going with the project, and not necessarily trying to join just to try to get us to switch our whole project over, because it's not going to work. So that's another thing. But yeah, if you're interested, shoot me an email. Be happy to chat, or send me a message on Telegram, or yeah, because I'm basically this is my handle is at Joe Blau on like Telegram and on X, right? So if you send me a message any of these places, don't spam me, please. I get like 1,000 messages from people that are trying to help me out that are in like Turkey and Nigeria and whatever. Just if you're actually trying to help, send me a message here. Okay. Um, so yeah, that is the that is this version. And then there's also a QR code. So is it over here? It's over here. This QR code right here. If you scan this QR code, you'll be able to go to the Devnet version of the game, or you can just type in your phone devnet.bloxwap.com and it'll take you there. So, but thanks for the question. We're looking for help. Okay, so next step. So actually, let me hide this QR code up here real quick because we're going to need this space. Let's hide that. And we should probably also hide this. And we'll hide this. All right, we're going to try this out. I haven't tried this out with anybody yet, but this is a live PvP version of Bloxwap. So what's happening is there's um there's a round that's being played up here, and so anybody can scan this QR code up here, and if you scan this QR code, it will basically enter you into the game. But the only way you can play is if you actually have an account on Bloxwap. You can't just play if you're just on practice. So you gotta like get your phone. Let me scan this. Scan the QR code. I'm gonna log in real quick. Oh, I'm already in there. So I'm already logged in on my phone. So, and then what happens is all of my trades that I'm trading on my phone will show up in the live mode. Let me see if I can get in here. I feel like my phone is not happy. Come on, phone. Let me in the game. Something's not happy. Hold on 1 second. Let me just try one more time. There we go. Okay. So I'm in the game right now on my phone here. So if I open up a position on my phone, once it gets opened up, oh, I got liquidated. You see it open up on the main screen here. So now I'm trading. Oh, I'm just getting liquidated. Okay, here we go. P&L's coming back up. Oh no, my wins are not paying out. My P&Ls are only negative. Okay. Actually, I'm not doing well at all. Now I'm looking at it. None of my positive payouts are being registered. Hold on. Okay, so we got a little bit of a bug here, but the idea would be that this will let multiple people play PvP. Let me just check to make sure that payouts and pushes are also being sent to the live. P&L. Let me get this bot. I'm gonna see if I can fix this on live stream. I'm gonna see if we can get the bot to do some work. Let's see. So based on order types, and this is gonna be from. We're gonna try that. So yeah, okay. So I got out of that round. Let's see. If I tap again. Yeah, only the losses are being registered. But we're gonna get this working. It's supposed to be working today, but we're gonna get this working by tomorrow for sure, so that we can do a full on PvP. So the best thing to do to get ready for this would be to go to devnet.bloxwap.com, go to switch it on live mode, and then create an account, and then you can deposit as much USDC in your wallet as you want, because this is going to basically be based on your P&L. So if you start with $1,000 and your P&L is bad, it's going to be bad. It doesn't matter if you have 1,000 or $10. But you can just deposit some crypto into your wallet, and then from the test net, and then once you've got that in there, you should be able to play and trade against everybody else in this live PvP mode. Yeah, but right now it's just me. I wonder if, let me see something. Oh, those are all my trades I just made. Oh, that's okay. I see what's going on. It just thinks down is bad. All right, we're gonna update this P&L code. Okay, let me see if we have any other questions on any of these other streaming sites. Give me a second. I'm gonna bring this up here. Pump Fund died. Somebody follow us over here. And I can't believe Pump Fund's so unreliable. And that. And then let's see on X. Only have a few people on X. And then nobody said anything on YouTube. Okay, we're gonna try and fix this. But yeah, if anybody has any questions about the product, our roadmap right now is we're gonna keep doing this testing on LocalNet and on Devnet specifically. And then once we're done with all of our local and DevNet testing, we're going to go to mainnet. So we've got a few partners that we've been talking to in terms of providing liquidity. So, oh yeah, I think I have a picture of what our liquidity model looks like. No, I don't. I must have deleted it. But yeah, we have a pool to peer model. So that means that there's a liquidity pool that everybody who is tap trading on Bloxwap is trading against, and then there's just a fee that you pay to trade against that pool. And so the payouts can be pretty high, but the fees are also pretty high against the pool. So your goal is to like tap as much as you possibly can, and then money will be removed from your account. But then once if you're successful, you'll get payouts, right? So oh, that would have been crazy if I got that 42. So it's pretty straightforward. Nothing too crazy about it, but that's kind of how the whole system works. So we want to put out the other thing we need to kind of create is a user interface for the liquidity pool, because right now, actually, the way that it works now is if you were to just click on your wallet down here, and then this is how you would deposit into the liquidity pool. So you click here, you say I want to provide, I don't know, say $100 of liquidity, right? Then you deposit that, and it says coming soon. Why is it coming soon? Should be working. Put $100 in there. Liquidity provisioning coming soon. That's not a thing. It should be working. Okay, that's a bug. Because there is liquidity in the system right now. Um, but I just don't see it in here. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Let me check something. Oh, 1 second. Yeah, here we go. So if you go to devnet.bloxwap.com/monitor, you'll see the liquidity in the pool. So the LP, there's $10,000 of liquidity in there. These are like these are the credits, and then the liquidity pool is made $40 in over the course of me tapping around. So this number will fluctuate, obviously, because somebody's going to come in here and they're going to tap 7 or 8 times and they're going to make $100, and so this is going to go up and down. And then these are the fees that get us attributed to the treasury. So treasury made $10 and the liquidity pool's up $40. But again, if somebody, like let's say Bitcoin just starts going like up and somebody just keeps clicking up here and they keep clicking, this will basically they'll basically start to drain the liquidity pool, obviously. And so part of what my brother and I are working on from a math and a statistics standpoint is what does this look like for statistically over the course of a long period of time? What does it look like to keep the liquidity pool balanced and have like a nominal APR, and also keep the players engaged and make sure that the players can win as well? So that's what we're figuring out and doing a bunch of final tweaks and calculations on. But if you just want to come in and try the product out and you don't want to log in, you can just come into practice mode, and you can come here, and as long as you see this little yellow dot, you can just click as much as you want. And let me do it down here. And if the thing crosses your price, oof. Oh my gosh. Yo, I think somebody was watching me. All right, let's try it this way. There we go. Let's make this back. Oh no. Nope, we're still down. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Come on, go up. Yeah, this is bad. This is rigged. It's rigged against me. All right, let me give myself more money. 500. Okay. Come on. Come on, let's go up. Bitcoin going up? Nope, not yet. All right. Well, I'm only down $10. All right. Um. Oh no, it was like $80. So we're down $80 or $90. Okay. So yeah, you can play in practice mode and just see how the exchange works and how trading works without actually sending any money across. So this should work now. Give me 1 second. I just submitted a change to the live endpoint, and I need to watch the build to make sure the build is working. Uh oh, something bad is happening. All of my builds are queued up. Uh oh. I need to check blacksmith. I feel like blacksmith just had a either blacksmith is dead or whatever I was playing for him, blacksmith is not. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Oh, blacksmith has degraded performance. Partial outage. Fantastic. March 3rd, 11:04 a.m. Huh. Great. Just now. All right. Well, I can't fix those right now. Okay. Well, I can't fix anything right now because GitHub is having some problems. But once GitHub is not having problems, I'll make those fixes and then we can try again. We'll do another live demo tomorrow. We'll try to get this working. So let me go back to. So yeah, I would say in order of what to do to prepare for testing this out, you can let me turn these back on. You can scan this QR code right here, and then that will take you to devnet.bloxwap.com, which is the link right here, and then you'll be able to test the game out on Devnet. And you should be able to create an account. It will create a real wallet with a real account, but on mainnet, you're still going to be prompted for logging in and signing up with the waitlist because we're still going through the waitlist. Our waitlist is actually growing. We've added like 600 or 700 people onto the waitlist in the last month just because people are very excited about trying the product. So it's going to be exciting when we launch. We'll have a lot of people to email and give them like a little walkthrough tutorial. But yeah, that's it. I would say that's pretty much it. I'm going to fix these issues as soon as GitHub comes back online. The other thing I was going to say is follow me on X. My handle is @JoeBlau. And then also follow Bloxwap. So that is x.com/BLOXWAP. And this is also another good project. This is our project. So if you follow this, Bloxwap, and follow me, you'll get the latest updates in terms of what's going on. I don't think I have any more. I think we're good. Let's see. Is there anything else? I think that's it. We'll come back tomorrow. We'll do another test tomorrow. I'm gonna fix these, the live mode, so that these show up correctly, and that the liquidity, the liquidations, and the payouts get tabulated correctly. so that we can see who's going to be the best tap trader in like each round. And then obviously overall we'll have a list as well. So that's it. I will chat with you tomorrow. Gonna do another test. And thanks for all the feedback and thanks for all the comments. And like I said, follow me on X. And if you want to come in the Telegram, that's also good. That's where we're talking about a lot of the design. So it's Bloxwap. T.me/Bloxwap. Very, very unstable. So, but I'll talk to you tomorrow. See ya. How do I close this?